Okay. So two relatively unknown YouTubers got involved in a shooting, and it happened last night, and it happened live on YouTube. The YouTubers involved were Finny DeLegend, who had 3.8K subs. All right. He's the victim. He's now deceased. And the shooter was another YouTuber, Sin City Manny, who has 14K subs, and now his channel is terminated. But these guys were talking shit back and forth for about a year. What happened was our victim got 1 strike on YouTube. The shooter got 2 strikes on YouTube, and they were accusing each other of striking each other's channel. Last night, the victim went to Las Vegas. That's not where the victim is from. And he started streaming in Las Vegas. The shooter realized he was there and came after him. There's the shooter right there, okay? The black man that was here that just left off frame, he's the victim. And this woman in the shooter's face is our victim's wife or girlfriend or partner or whatever. He ended up shooting. I'm not even going to play the video because it's just, you know, no one needs to see it. I could just tell you what happens, even though it is pixelated. He ended up shooting and killing both him and his wife, girlfriend, whoever she is. And then he's still on the fucking run. Or actually, no, we have an update. So the police came out and they put this out about a double homicide, and they were looking for more details. And then this must be breaking news right now. They actually caught his ass. So this is breaking news. Suspect is arrested. Just absolutely insane. Oh, actually, that was just that one. So that was like 5 hours ago. He finally got arrested.
So now, this was over YouTube beef.
Yeah. Because of allegedly striking each other's channels.
Fucked, dude. Like, this is meant to be fun, bro. Like,
if you're not that familiar with this history, this shit happens all the time, unfortunately. Christina Grimmie got killed by a fan. Meg and Gavin from the Slow-Mo guys, his wife Meg, they had a killer come into their house. They hid in a closet. They fortunately did not get killed themselves. By the time the cops arrived, he couldn't find them. So he ended up taking his own life out in the parking lot. And those are the ones I know about. The YouTube is a huge ecosphere. This stuff happens so frequently. And I'm sorry to get on a rant, Keem, but this is one of the problems with the job that we have. I've had people come to my front door. We had that creepy guy come to the garage sale. There's one guy who's obsessed with my girlfriend who, I'm not going to name anybody, point any fingers. We have Voldemorts that have left the LCU. I would not put anything past either these people, and if not those people, fans of those people.
Yeah.
The gooners of those people. They want to get so-and-so's attention, so they show up and put a bullet in me, put a bullet in someone else to get their attention. That shit happens all the time.
Unfortunately, yeah, it's absolutely terrifying. And when it's all said and done, it's not worth it. You're talking about a fucking internet beef. But that's why when like Voldemort was stalking Fat Camp, I took that shit serious.
100%.
She said something along the lines that, you know, I ruined her livelihood. You're ruining our livelihood. Why are you stalking us at an event? Like, you can't do that.
Just don't know what's going to happen, right? Like, you can't take the risk.
The cops at Fat Camp made me go to the gate to confront them for some reason, right? Like, what are you doing? If those people were differently minded, they had a weapon. They might not have done it in front of a cop, but it was people do suicide by cop all the time. You never know. This is scary as shit. People like this exist. They're fucking stupid.
The whole thing is shocking. Absolutely shocking. But that's why the platforms, you know, reacted the way they did when she started doing that. And it just is what you can't do this stuff. You can't do this stuff. It's not worth it. All their lives are ruined. All those people involved. The two people, the victims, they don't exist anymore. They're murdered, right? This guy's going to be in jail for what, 40 years or something? Double homicide? Or to life? You know, everyone's life is ruined over strikes on YouTube. Like, are you kidding me?
Oh, don't forget the famous shooter. I forgot this person. The shooter that walked into the YouTube offices and opened fire. What was that, 5 years ago?
Yeah, because her channel got taken down, or she lost her partnership.
I'm being discriminated and filtered on YouTube. And I'm not the only one.
Yeah, she lost her partnership, and in her mind, she wasn't getting promoted the way she deserved.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that because, you know, you're not even allowed to cover that story on YouTube, just so you know.
Oh, I didn't know that. I apologize.
So we live in a scary world, and some of these beefs and arguments a lot of times where I just stop interacting with someone is because they're unhinged. So it's like there's no point.